Good morning, Jai Hind, and welcome, my dear children, to your English class. So, are you all ready for the class? Are you all ready to attend the class? Yes or no? So, tell me whether you are ready. So, let's then start the class, okay? So, dear children, today we are going to learn a very important topic. Okay, today we are going to discuss about one of the very important topic, that is one of the very important parts of speech. As you all know that there are different parts of speech, like you have read about nouns, right? You know about nouns. Pronouns, you know about pronouns. Verb, right? You know about adjectives. So they are parts of speech. Now today we are going to know about one more important part of speech. What are these parts of speech? They actually frame the sentences, right? They help you to frame the sentences, right? So today we are going to learn about a very important part of speech that is called as adverb, right? What it is called as? Can you just repeat it after me, children? Adverb, yes. So children, before I start the class, I will request all of you that this is a very important topic, children, and it's a little I know that in class 2 it was introduced to you though, but then now in class 3 you are going to know the further thing of adverb. Okay, the further the detail you are going to know about adverb. So for this you have to be really very attentive in the class. If you are attentive, then only you will understand the concept, you will get clear with the concept. And if you just roam around, if you are having your breakfast, you are sometimes watching and then sometimes getting up and playing around and think that the concept will get clear, I am so sorry, this will not help you out. So if you want that this topic should quite get clear to you, then you have to give a high five and we have to start the class. You have to be very attentive, listen, sit at one place and just listen to me very carefully. Okay, so let me now just share my computer screen with you all. I will teach you this concept. I will tell you about this by showing you a PPT, that is PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so just let me do some arrangements and here it goes. Okay, and okay, so let me just come out. Yes, this is, so children, as I told you, this is an adverb. This is our today's topic. Okay, now in this topic, children, can you see there are so many children you can see, like these children, they are asking so many things. Can you see the bubble up questions? Right, like when, to what extent, where, in what manner, how. Don't get confused or don't get frightened. Well children, they are asking these questions because adverb actually gives us all the answers to these questions. Yes, adverb is, that's why it is said as very important. Why, you know children, I will tell this you in Hindi. I will repeat this thing in Hindi to you. मैं आपको बताती हूँ, ठीक है? ध्यान से मेरी बात सुनो. आप इस वर्ड को जरा ध्यान से एक बार पढ़ो तो adverb. अब इसको मैं आपको ना डिवाइड कर देती हूँ. See this add and then read this verb. You know what is verb? Everybody knows what is verb? Well, you know that verb is an action words, right? Like walking, singing, dancing, jog, play, eat. These are all the actions that we talk about is a verb, right? Now, when we say adverb, so do you think that it is adding something? Yes. So adverb means that it adds something to the verb, right? Adverb adds something to the verb and that's why it is called as cumulatively adverb, right? Because it gives more meaning to the verb. So what it does, let's now see it in further. this PPT. So now see this, children. What is written? Can you just read out this for me? An adverb describes a verb. Okay, so children, here please note it down that an adverb, it describes what? It modifies a verb. Now what is meaning of, what do you mean by modifying? Well children, you know, as I told you, that verbs are action words, right? So adverb, that it tells us that what the action is, how it gives more description about the action, that how the action happened, or when the action happened, or where the action happened, in which manner the action happened, what was the purpose of having that action. So adverb modifies the verb. It tells us more about the verb. It tells, if it gives more information, it describes more about what? It describes more about the verb in the sentence. Right? Now in this, children, I will once again like to tell you something about adjective. Now you may think कि मैम adverb आप पढ़ा रही हैं और adjective में कहाँ चली गई. Well बेटा, to make this thing clear to you, मैं आपको इसमें confuse आप नहीं हो, इसलिए मैं आपको बता रही हूँ. See, what is an adjective, children? Adjective describes the noun in a sentence, right? It describes the noun, like an old man. So we are talking about a man. How is the man? Old man. So old is the adjective. Old describes about the man, which is a noun, right? But I told you adverb doesn't describes about the noun. It describes the verb. So always remember, children, there is a difference. Let me just explain once again to you. Okay, what I told you, that adjective, it will describe noun. It will describe noun. A smart girl. So what kind of girl? Smart girl. That is an adjective. Adjective will describe noun. But adverb will describe the action of the girl. The girl walks softly. So how the girl is walking? The walking of the girl is described how? Softly. Softly she walks, right? So the adverb describes the verb, whereas adjective describes the noun. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Now let's move further. Okay, so what we were discussing? We were discussing that adverb describes a verb. Now it will tell us that how the action happened, like quietly, I went quietly, he spoke loudly, tortoise walks slowly, quickly, softly, carefully, he does his work well, right? So all these words are adverbs because they are telling me that how the action happened. Adverb also tells us that when the action happened, like always, I exercise always, I always get up early in the morning, right? He never does his homework, usually, sometimes, often, soon, yesterday, tomorrow, today. So they tell us that when the action happened, and it also tells us that where the action happened, like where, which place. Outside, she is standing where? Outside. She is sitting inside. Where? He is here. They are there. Anywhere, everywhere, upstairs, underground. So they tell us, these words are adverbs. They tell us that where the action happened. Right, children? Now please, children, listen to me carefully. I am again and again repeating because later on, मैं बाद में बेटा यहाँ adverb का जो मैंने आपको definition बताया है, that an adverb describes a verb, इसे मैं बाद में थोड़ा सा change करने वाली हूँ. Right now I am not modifying it. Now I am not telling you the exact definition, but later on in this class itself I am going to reveal the entire definition of adverb. So listen to me carefully, but first you just see this example. Can you see this example, children? Now read this out. The dog barks loudly. So can you first tell me that whom we are talking about? What is the subject here? Dog. Dog is the subject. It's the noun, right? Now what the dog is doing? Barks. So bark is what? It's the verb. It's the action that is happening. So the dog barks. This is a sentence. The dog barks. Now tell me that how the dog is barking. Dog barks loudly. So can you see, children, the word loudly, it is not describing about the dog, right? Dog कैसा दिखता है, कैसा दिखता है वो नहीं बता रहा है, but dog क्या कैसे action को कर रहा है, what action he is doing, उसको describe कर रहा है. So that's why the word loudly is an adverb, because it is describing the word barks. How in which manner the dog is barking? He is barking loudly, right? So always remember, children, that the adverb, it tells us how the verb is happening, or where the verb happens, or when the verb happens, which place or where, these questions will come, right? And now one more thing, let me just tell you, okay? As I told you that I'm going to modify the definition a little bit. So listen now. An adverb is a word that describes a verb. I already told you, right? Now I'm going to tell you the further thing of it. That is, an adverb not only describes a verb, but it also modifies an adjective and also sometimes another adverb in the sentence, right? So this is the correct definition of adverb. So what is an adverb, children? An adverb describes or modifies a verb, an adjective, and also sometimes another adverb in a sentence. Like I will show you different examples. See, in this example number A, she speaks slowly. So here the action is speaks. How she is speaking? Slowly. So here the verb is described by the word slowly, which is what? Which is an adverb. Okay, slowly is an adverb. It describes the action, that is verb, right? Now if you see the example number B, he is so smart. Now if you remove this word so, he is smart. So we are actually talking about whom? He. So he is how he is smart. So smart here is an adjective, right? It's not a verb. We are talking about this man. We are talking about him. So यहाँ पे ये smart word noun, pronoun जो है he, उसको describe कर रहा है, and that is why smart is an adjective. So he is smart. Now smart, this is an adjective, and how smart he is? So smart. So can you see, this word so is describing the adjective. As I told you, adverb also describes the adjective. तो आपने देखा एक example that how the adverb is describing an adjective. He is so smart. So describes the word smart, which is an adjective. Now see the other example, number C. They come very often, right? Now here they come. Come is the verb, and how they come? They come often, right? They come often, right? They come often. Often is an adverb here. They come when? How? How many times? How frequently? Right? So they comes often, sometimes, often, कभी कभी आते हैं. And कितने often आते हैं? Very often, बहुत कम. कितने often आते हैं? Very often. So often is an adverb, और often को भी वापस और describe कौन कर रहा है? ये word very. So here often is an adverb, and the word very is describing the word often. So can you see, adverb also describes another adverb in a sentence. So like in this sentence, they come very often. The word very is describing the another adverb, that is often. So that's hence we get to know that adverb not only describes the word in a sentence, but it also describes an adjective or an adverb. Right, children? Now, children, see here. I will show you one more example. As I told you that an adverb modifies the meaning of a verb, an adjective or another adverb. Like in the first example, girl runs quickly. So how she is running? Run is a verb, and how she runs? Quickly. So quickly is modifying the verb, right? That's why it's an adverb. This is a very sweet mango. So how the mango is sweet? So here sweet is describing the mango, that is noun, and sweet is an adjective, right? Because it's describing the mango, not the verb. So sweet, mango, sweet. And how sweet it is? How sweet it is? It is very sweet, right? It is very sweet. So here in the sentence, the adverb very is describing the adjective sweet, right? So adverb also modifies the adjective. Now in the third example, children, see, Peter reads quite clearly. Peter reads quite clearly. So reads is a verb, and how he reads? Clearly. Clearly is an adverb. Clearly is an adverb. Now clearly, how clearly he reads? He reads quite clearly, right? So as I told you that an adverb also modifies another adverb. So in this sentence you can see the quite word. This word adverb is modifying the another adverb, that is clearly. Right, children? I hope now you have understood that how adverb modifies the verb, adjective or another adverb in a sentence. Modifies means gives more meaning to the sentence, to the word, right? Now children, let me talk about to you different types of adverbs. Okay, so there are different types of adverbs, but children, as you are in class 3, so I will just start with the basic one. So I will introduce you only the 4 types of adverbs. Okay, the 4 important types of adverbs. They are adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of degree, and adverb of place. There are other different adverbs, children. When you go to higher classes, you will learn about them, like adverb of purpose, interrogative adverbs. There are different adverbs. But as of now, as you have just begun as a beginner level, I am introducing only these 4 different types of adverbs. Okay, that is adverb of time, adverb of manner, adverb of place, and adverb of degree. Okay, children. Now let me tell you, children, adverb of, first we are talking about manner, adverb of manner. So adverb of manner will tell us that how the action occurred. Okay, how. हमेशा याद रखना, adverb of manner जो रहेगा ना, it will ask the question how. Okay, in a sentence, if the sentence is giving the answer that how the action happened, it means कि वो कौन सा adverb है? It is adverb of manner. Example like carefully, he ran carefully, he does his work carefully, correctly, easily, fast, fondly, happily, kindly. All these words are adverb of manners because they tell that how the action happened. So adverb of manner में हमेशा कौन सा question आएगा बताओ? How. Always the sentence will tell you the answer, it will give you the answer that how the action happened, right? Now let's talk about adverb of place. Now what does adverb of place tells us? Adverb of place tells about where something occurred, where the action happened, where. So adverb of place will give you the answer where it happened. ओके सो जो सेंटेंस में आप देखेंगे कि where बताया जा रहा है, कहाँ, where से आप क्वेश्चन करें और आपको उसका आंसर मिल रहा है, तो इट मीन्स कि वो एडवर्ब ऑफ प्लेस है. लाइक अहेड, हियर, near, outside, somewhere, these are all the examples of adverb of place, right? Now adverb of time tells us that when something occurred. Adverb of time tells us that when something occurred. So adverb of time will always tell you it will start with the question what, when. It will give you the answer when it happened, right? When it happened. याद रखिए जो सेंटेंस आपको बता रहा है when का आंसर दे रहा है, you ask question when and it gives the answer when it happened, it means it's adverb of time. Example like again, early, never, now, soon. So these are adverb of time. Examples of adverb of time. Now last one, adverb of frequency. Frequency means कितनी बार हुआ, कितनी frequently हुआ, कितने जल्दी हो रहा है. Adverbs of frequency tells us that how many times the action occurred. Okay, it will tell you that how many times or to what extent, right? How fast or how slow, like always, daily, ever, frequently, generally, monthly, sometimes, usually, yearly. It tells us how many times, right? So yaad rakhiye, adverb of manner will tell you that how the action happens. Adverb of place will tell you that where the action happened. Adverb of time will tell you that when the action happened, and adverb of frequency will tell you that how many times the action occurred or happened. Right, children? So now children, I am showing you an example. So here with this example, the concept will get quite clear. So please see this example very carefully. Like see, she runs. So here the subject is she and the verb is runs. She runs. Now adverb of manner, as I told you, ये हमें क्या बताएगा? How, कैसे, कैसे वो दौड़ी. She runs quickly. Right? Adverb of place will tell us that where, कहाँ दौड़ी. Right? Where. It will tell you where. Right? So she runs outside. She runs outside. It is telling me where she ran, right? Adverb of frequency will tell us that how many times, right? How many times. So she runs every evening. So every evening is the example of adverb of frequency. Like see, one more example. He works, adverb of manner, tiredly. He works in his office. That is adverb of place. Where? He works one afternoon. So it tells us that how many times, how frequently. They nap quietly. They nap at home. They nap every morning, right? So adverb of manner tells us that how the action happens. Adverb of place, where the action happened. Adverb of frequency tells us that how frequently the action happens. And मैंने ये आपको ये ब्लू जो आप मार्क देख रहे हैं बेटा, ये मैंने इसलिए ओमिट करके रखा है बिकॉज नाउ आई हैव नॉट टोल्ड यू बट आई एम अगेन टेलिंग यू एडवर्ब ऑफ टाइम. एडवर्ब ऑफ टाइम विल टेल अस दैट व्हेन द एक्शन हैपेंड. ओके, व्हेन, कब हुआ. सो लाइक बिफोर, शी रन्स बिफोर डिनर, शी रन्स ऑन ट्यूसडे, शी रन्स एट 8, she runs at 5 p.m. So it will tell us that when the action happened, right? And adverb of purpose tells us that what is the purpose, for what. It will always start with the question what is the reason, what is the purpose. So she runs for exercise, he works to make money, right? So always remember this. Manner means how, place means where, frequency means how many times, and time means when. अभी आप purpose को छोड़ दो, purpose अभी आपको नहीं जानना है, ठीक है? So now children, to understand the thing better, we are going to solve this exercise, ठीक है? What we are supposed to do, circle the adverbs and underline the verbs that they describe. Now see here, first one, we finally got our grades from the test. Okay, we finally got our grades from the test. So can you tell me which word is the adverb and which is the verb? So for that, first find out the verb. We finally got our grades from the test. So here the verb is got, right? Verb is what? Got. Or kaise got? How we got it? Finally we got it, right? How we got it? Finally, right? Frequently. How frequently? Finally. At the end we got it. So this is adverb. Now let me tell you one more trick, children. Generally you will see that adverbs ends with the word ly at the end. आप ज़्यादातर जो adverb of manners होते हैं, adverb of manner जो how आपको बताएंगे, उसमें आप देखेंगे कि वो ज़्यादातर adverb वाले words लास्ट में ly से एंड होते हैं. दे एंड विथ ly. सो ये एक बहुत अच्छी पहचान है. आपने अगर लास्ट में सेंटेंस में ly देखा है उस वर्ड में, इट मीन्स दैट इट इज एन एडवर्ब, राइट, बट नॉट ऑलवेज चिल्ड्रन. ठीक है, हमेशा आपको ly ही जिसमें जो वर्ड में ly है वही एडवर्ब होगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है. ठीक है, but generally it happens. Like see number 2, Jack walked his dog to the park quickly. So which is a verb here? Walked. Jack walked. किस तरह से उसने walk करवाया? How? Quickly. So walked is a verb and quickly tells it in how manner, which manner, right? The balloon rose quickly in the sky. So here in this sentence rose is the verb, right? How the balloon rose? Quickly. Again it is telling me in which manner. So quickly. Can you see? सब में ly आ रहा है. So आप easily पहचान सकेंगे. We danced merrily around the schoolyard. Danced is a verb and merrily is adverb. Lisa watched the ball game closely. So how Lisa watched the game? Watched is the verb and how she watched it? Closely. So closely is adverb. The player boldly ran from base to base. So the player boldly ran. So ran is a verb and how the player ran, children? Boldly. So boldly is an adverb. My mom cares deeply about me. My mom cares. Cares is a verb. How she cares? Deeply. So deeply is an adverb, right children? So always remember that generally you will see that the adverbs end with the ly word, but this trick doesn't work everywhere. It only works when the adverb of manner is there. जब आपको कोई manner पूछ रहा है, that in which manner the action happened. So all the adverb and manners ends with ly. But when the action tells about that where it happened or when it happens, then the adverbs may not start with the ly and may not end with the ly words, right children? So this is what we have understood in this particular today's class. Now in tomorrow's class we will be doing the book exercises from the book. Okay, so till the time children, I want you that today you will do as a homework your notebook work. In your notebook I'm giving you some homework. So this is what you are going to do as a homework. So first please in your English B notebook write down a date in a fresh page and homework, and write down the definition of adverbs. So what you are going to write down? Adverbs describe verbs, adjectives or another adverb, and you will write about adverbs tells when the action happened, adverb tells where the action happened, adverb tells how the action happened and how often the action happened. When means adverb of time, where means adverb of place, how means adverb of manner, and how often means adverb of frequency. So here there are some key points like many adverb ends in ly. Adverbs can come before or after a verb. Adverb verb के पहले भी आ सकता है और verb के बाद भी आ सकता है. She quickly walked to the store. So here walked is the verb और पहले आया है adverb. How she walked? Quickly. So quickly is an adverb. She walked to the store quickly. We can even write like this. So walked is the verb and quickly is the adverb. So you are going to write this in your notebook and do one exercise. Okay. In the next page you are going to do this homework, that is circle the adverbs in each sentence. Like I will help you out by doing the first number 1. I am going to do it. Mia was badly injured when she fell down the stairs. So Mia was badly injured. Now first find out the verb. What happened to Mia? Injured. So injured is the verb, children. Now which word is describing about this action? How she got injured? Badly. So badly is an adverb and it tells us that in which manner she got injured. So badly is an adverb, right? Badly is an adverb. So this way you are going to circle all the adverbs, find out the verbs and then find out which word is describing the verb. So that is an adverb. So please try to do this and in tomorrow's class I will be discussing the answers of it. Okay. So this is your homework for today. Okay. And you are going to complete this. We will meet again in our tomorrow's class. Till then, take care. Bye everyone.